It shocks me how I wish for what is lost and cannot come back. In the midst of darkness, he alone sees the dawn. In the midst of the soundless, he alone hears harmony. I'm not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. Make your lives a masterpiece. You only get one canvas. Sometimes one pays most for the things one gets for nothing. Chaos is more freedom. In fact, total freedom, but no meaning. If their forces are substantial, prepare for them. If their forces are strong, avoid them. He who pursues fame at the risk of losing his self is not a scholar. If the road is easy, you're likely going the wrong way. In the end, you have to choose whether or not to trust someone. Everything you do doesn't have to be seen or heard. Great results can be achieved with small forces. Nothing makes a person happier than having a happy heart. A lack of clarity could put the brakes on any journey to success. I'd rather hear an ugly truth rather than an obscure lie. In conflict, straightforward actions generally lead to engagement. Surprising actions generally lead to victory. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. If ignorant both of your enemy and yourself, you are certain to be in peril. Appreciate the moment of a first kiss. It may be the last time you own your heart. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. Just remain in the center, watching, and then forget that you are there. Crying can bring relief, as long as you don't cry alone. Start each day with a positive thought and a grateful heart. Sometimes I think my head is so big because it is so full of dreams. It is hard to fail, but it is worse never to have tried to succeed. A single death is a tragedy. 1,000,000 deaths is a statistic. Everything has its beauty, but not everyone sees it. The whole house seemed to exhale a melancholy breath of emptiness. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Judge your success by what you had to give up in order to get it. The essence of technology is by no means anything technological. To a mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. Leaders are limited by their vision rather than by their abilities. If my life is going to mean anything, I have to live it myself. I ought to go upright and vital and speak the rude truth in all ways. If you are untrustworthy, people will not trust you. There's no clarity. There was never meant to be clarity. Art should comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable. If you concentrate on small, manageable steps, you can cross unimaginable distances. Don't share your personal life with anyone. Do not let anyone have anything that could harm you. If they don't like you for being yourself, be yourself even more. Don't bite off more than you can chew, because nobody looks attractive spitting it back out. Shoot for the moon. Even if you fail, you'll land among the stars. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. The more you face challenges, the less you fear them. The trouble is, you can shut your eyes, but you can't shut your mind. Don't stop when you are tired. Stop when you are done. Only knowledge can turn life's unbearableness into a weapon. All paths are present, always, and we can but choose among them. Light in your mind is better than darkness in your soul. When you procrastinate, you become a slave to yesterday. I drink a cup of sunlight every morning to brighten myself. The world is already full of critics. To stand out, be an encourager. And regulation entails organizational effectiveness, a chain of command, and a structure for logistical support. Power is not revealed by striking hard or often, but by striking true. Unthinking respect for authority is the greatest enemy of truth. Life is all about becoming a better version of yourself. If freedom is short of weapons, we must compensate with willpower. No matter how safe and beautiful it is, a cage is still a cage. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. You have two choices: evolve or repeat. Do not use life to give life to death. Do not use death to bring death to life. When deeds and words are in accord, the whole world is transformed. Not all things that fall down break. Some develop wings. Darkness ages faster than you'd think. It doesn't loiter on forever. People wealth consists upon their freedom, individual resources, and good social life. Peace proposals unaccompanied by a sworn covenant indicate a plot. So in war, the way is to avoid what is strong and strike at what is weak. Sometimes your only available transportation is a leap of faith. The most common form of despair is not being who you are. Hold faithfulness and sincerity as first principles. I do maintain that if your hair is wrong, your entire life is wrong. Be like seeds. Do not see dirt thrown at you as your enemy, but as ground to grow. Never regret a day in your life. Good days give happiness. Bad days give experience. Worst days give lessons. And best days give memories. You have made the moon, the jester said. That is the moon. It is better to live one day as a lion than 100 years as a sheep. Make visible what, without you, might perhaps never have been seen. Don't be afraid of failure. This is the way to succeed. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The worst part of being okay is that okay is far from happy. Abundance is not the absence of scarcity. It is the presence of abundant mentality. If we have no peace, it is because we have forgotten that we belong to each other. You have to notice the truth in order to be able to avoid it. It is man's natural sickness to believe that he possesses the truth. Colors blind the eye, sounds deafen the ear, flavors numb the taste, thoughts weaken the mind, desires wither the heart. If you want to dine with perfection, you must toil with imperfection. I saw a star. I reached for it. I missed, so I accepted the sky. Management of many is the same as management of few. It is a matter of organization. All I do is lie, and that has made me immune to compliments. Like the sun and moon, they end but to begin anew. Like the 4 seasons, they pass away to return once more. Victory comes from finding opportunities in problems. Being born is like being kidnapped, and then sold into slavery. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. Remember that the happiest people are not those getting more, but those giving more. If a man takes no thought about what is distant, he will find sorrow near at hand. When you surround an army, leave an outlet free. Do not press a desperate foe too hard. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Man in general, if reduced to himself, is too wicked to be free.